Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the end of July. We're more than halfway through the year, which is absolutely insane, but that means it is time for my monthly favorites. Now I'm gonna start with two beauty products so that I can actually apply them and show you what they look like. This is the Dior eyebrow gel. It is the Diorshow Onset Brow, and I have it in clear, which is shade 00. I recently got this one. I actually featured it in an unboxing video that I did of my Dior beauty purchase, where I ordered this one because one, I wanted to try it, but also because I wanted to get some free items. So if you want to learn more about the Dior free items that you can get when you purchase from diorbeauty.com, you can go ahead and watch that video. But basically, Dior has codes that you can input every month when you make a purchase, and then you get free products. This was not free, this was part of the purchase, but I'm actually really glad that I did. And so I just literally use it on my brow, and I can tell you this is a lot easier when you actually have a mirror versus a camera, but it's okay, we're doing this. And it literally just helps my brow hair stay in place, which I really appreciate, especially like the ones near the end, like the tail or whatever you call it. I feel like those just go all over the place. So I had been looking for a brow gel for a while, and since I was gonna make a purchase at Dior Beauty because I needed to restock my eyebrow pencil, I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna try this at the same time so that I can, one, meet that minimum for the freebie that I want to get, and then two, I can actually like try this product and see if it is as good as people say it is, because I was looking for one. So anyway, brow gel, I think it's really good. I personally like to keep my brows in place. I know there's people that like to just fully lift them up. I just like them in place and, you know, properly shaped, but to each their own. And I think that this does a really good job at keeping them in place so that they don't move all over, because like I said, like my longer brows, especially like near the tail, they start curling a little bit and then they go all over, so this helps them stay in place. So I'll give you a little close-up so that you can see what they look like now. Highly recommend it. And keeping up with the beauty theme, I have the Summer Fridays Blush Balm Stick. This one is in shade Dusty Rose. I recently got it when I purchased the Summer Fridays makeup set, and so it comes with 3 products. It has the Blush Balm Stick, the Skin Tint, and then a Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. And you get to pick the shades for any of those products. And I needed to restock on the Skin Tint, which I love, and then I was like, you know what, I want to try this because I've heard so much about it that I want to see what it's like. So you literally just open it up, and that's the shade. Again, this is Dusty Rose, and you literally just go like this to, you know, obviously color up your cheeks, and then I use my Rare Beauty brush to blend it all in. I feel like this one is a lot more subtle than my Rare Beauty blush that I have, which is, first of all, it's liquid, so I feel like it's a lot stronger, like more, I don't know, I think bolder might be the right term. It's not subtle at all, and like a little bit goes a very long way. So this one, you know, I feel like I can add a little bit more and it doesn't look overpowering or anything like that. You're technically able to use this on your lips as well, but I just feel like because I apply this on my cheeks directly and over makeup, it just feels weird to apply it on my lips too. So I just stick to the lip butter balm for that one. But I'm a big fan of it. You can see it right there, basically just a little bit of that pink shade. So I really like it. It's more subtle, but it gives me still that little rosy cheeks. And it does come in 4 different shades. I just really wanted to try this one because I felt like it was the more pinkish, subtle color that was gonna go well with my skin. One thing that I love about it being from Summer Fridays is that because it is from a skincare brand, it actually has hyaluronic acid, which really helps with hydration. So yes, it is makeup, but it also has a lot of great ingredients that are good for your skin. So especially if you have sensitive skin like I do, I feel like something like this, like makeup from a skincare brand, is something that is very beneficial for you. Anyway, next up is the Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I think I have mentioned a couple of her books before, or their books before, I should say. I always forget that Christina Lauren are actually 2 authors, Christina and Lauren, but they obviously write under one name. But I've read a lot of their other books. I've read Something Wilder, which I didn't quite love. I've always loved their books. I didn't quite love that one though. The Unhoneymooners was so good. I think between that one and this one, either one of those are my favorite. Like honestly, I love The Unhoneymooners and The Soulmate Equation. I feel like both of them are just so wholesome and just really nice books. I honestly enjoyed reading them a lot. It felt really nice and sweet and like a little nice, you know, escape from the real world, because sometimes we all need that. And so I feel like their books are really good for that. This is about a single mom, Jess, as she tests this new genetic like DNA dating app where basically based on your DNA, they try to match you with somebody that is compatible based on their DNA as well. I don't even know if this is actually possible, like scientifically, I don't know if it is possible, but I thought that it was a very fascinating concept. And so she matches with this guy, like the founder of the company, and they have this like wild score, and so they basically just have to pretend to be together so that it can be, you know, good for publicity for the brand and everything, or the company I should say. And at the same time, because she's a single mom, mom and she doesn't, you know, make a lot of money, then they offer her like a nice, you know, paycheck. And so she goes along with it for that reason. But obviously it's a love story. They're bound to fall in love with each other. And of course that happens. So it's just a fun little read where you can, again, just unplug from the real world for a little bit and enjoy the story. So I personally thought that it was really wholesome and heartwarming and I enjoyed it. So I'm a big fan of this book. Next up, this is also part of my nighttime routine along with reading. This is the Health by Habit Extra Strength Sleep Easy Gummies. They have melatonin, and I actually had never had melatonin before, but I think I've mentioned a few times on the on my YouTube channel that I have had struggles with sleep since the pandemic, and it's been just on and off. Obviously, like, stress makes it worse and everything, but I actually got these gifted by Health by Habit. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot, I'll try it, I'll see what they're like. First of all, they taste delicious, so it's a nice little treat before bed. And second of all, they make me fall asleep almost instantly. Like, if I'm not tired and I have these gummies, you're supposed to have 2 of them, within 10-15 minutes I'm already like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed, which is awesome because I've been able to actually get a lot more sleep because I fall asleep right away, whereas before I was having a little bit of a hard time falling asleep. So this has been super helpful. I really recommend them. Obviously I do, you know, suggest always checking in with your doctor in case you shouldn't be taking melatonin, but in general it is something that we naturally produce, so that's why it's pretty harmless and almost everybody can take it. But again, always check in with your doctor just in case. These are vegetarian gummies. They're non-GMO ingredients, gluten-free. It's a natural mixed berry flavor, no synthetic colors, no artificial flavors, allergen-free, and made in the USA. And it has 5 milligrams of melatonin, so really recommend this one. Okay, and lastly, because apparently the theme has been my nighttime routine, I have this Frenshe Lavender Cloud Spray. So I got this one at Target. Frenshe is the brand by Ashley Tisdale, and this smells so good. It says Mood Science scent technology, and it's supposed to be a hair, body, and linen mist. I actually just spray it on the bed. Like, I haven't used it on my body because I feel like it is so soothing and relaxing that if I sprayed this during the day, I would just be way too relaxed and sleepy that I wouldn't be able to function. So I spray this on my bed at night right before I go to bed, and it smells so freaking good. Just literally like a regular spray. And honestly, a little bit goes a long way. I will be honest, like, you don't have to spray too much unless you really want to overpower your room with a scent, which is not a bad scent at all. But I do think that a little goes a long way. It smells so good though, and I really do believe that it actually helps me as well fall asleep faster. I actually started using this before I started taking the gummies, and so I feel like this was definitely making a difference, and then paired up with the gummies, I'm getting like really good sleep lately. But it's just so soothing and relaxing. I just feel like I'm in a spa when I apply this to my bed. It feels so nice. So if you like to make your bed, or like your bedroom, your sleep haven, your sleep sanctuary, whatever, you know, just a place where you really want to relax and unwind and everything, as you should, I highly suggest this one. It is paraben free, vegan, cruelty free, dermatologist tested, and fragrance infused with essential oils. I will say I have very sensitive skin. I have sprayed it even on my pillow and I haven't had any issues, no breakouts, no nothing. So I do highly suggest it even if you have sensitive skin. Anyway, those were my monthly favorites for the month of July. I'll make sure to leave a link to everything in the description in case you would like to try any of them. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.